Hello class! Today we're going to be learning about the wild world of logos. And we are going to be starting our Sumo Paint logo unit. Now the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to talk about famous logos and some new logos created at logofaves.com. This is a great website that has all sorts of logos for all sorts of different companies. So no matter what you choose to do your logo on, you'll have a wide range to look at to help design your logo. But the first thing that we're going to do is set up our homework, which is on Pinterest. You are going to pin 10 of your favorite logos from Logo Faves onto your Pinterest. So you're going to go to your Pinterest, go to your boards, you're going to create a new board, and you are going to title it Logos. Now I've already pinned a couple logos to my logo board that you can check out, but make sure your board is all set up, because what's nice about Logo Faves is it's already set up to pin it to Pinterest. Now, let's talk about logofaves.com and how to navigate the website. It always brings you to gallery. When you make your own, you can submit them and actually, have an opportunity to have your logo looked at by other people. But right now we're just going to be looking at the gallery. You have choices. You can pick the newest logos, which are the most recently added to the website. You can pick the highest rated logos, you can pick random logos so that it pulls from anywhere, and most favorited logos. Now, you do not want to click this section right here because usually that ends up taking you to advertisements, but what you can do is scroll down to the bottom and you can choose from any of the pages. As you can see, 119 pages of logos, plenty to choose from. I always pick highest rated logos or most favorited logos. Go to highest rated logos. These are the logos that really stand out. Or if you go to most favorited logos, they're also quite interesting. So the question becomes, what is a logo? A logo is any symbol created by a company to help them stand out from the rest, as well as give a clear indication of what their company is about. For example, the Venice restaurant has the nice boat that's usually associated with the canals in Venice, and then they have the fork. So even if this wasn't labeled with the Venice restaurant, we'd still know it has something to do with eating, probably because of the fork. But that Venice restaurant lets us know it's exactly a restaurant. The Creosol clearly has something to do with creativity based on the name and also based on the logo. Certain band logos are very clear. Usually logos are simple and they play with either positive and negative space. So for example, here we have Bechta, which is a Russian design, and it has two little elephants, and when they put their trunks together, we of course have the heart. This is sort of a cliche, but it's pretty cute. Wine Castle, it gives us the positive images of two wine glasses, but when you put them together, we have the castle, which is clever. Same with 639. We have the 3, we have an implied 6, and we have an implied 9. They have all three of their numbers just in this very simple design. Logos don't have to be as complex as, say, the Moggers, Quality Meats. That's quite complicated, it has several colors. Also, the Solinger logo is pretty complicated because it has value shifts, it has gradients, it has multiple colors, it has multiple silhouettes. Sometimes they can be just as simple as 639, or if you go to the highest rated logos, we have something like this, organ donation. It's just a very simple silhouette. Your logos don't have to reinvent the wheel. In fact, if you prefer logos that are more like circus of magazines, which shows us, magazines side by side, but the silhouette looks like a circus tent. If you prefer very simple designs that are just a little clever, that's fine. That's what you can tag. But if you prefer more intricate logos, that's also fine. So what you're going to do is you are going to choose a logo that you really like. So I'm going to scroll through and find a logo just by scrolling down to the bottom and clicking random pages. And this is actually a logo I really like. It's pretty complex, but I actually like the silhouette And I like the story it tells. You know, imaginary friend pictures. Obviously, it's implied that someone is sitting here holding her up, even though there's no one there. So I like that story. So I'm going to open it up, click on it, and then I have two choices. I can click pin it here at the bottom, or I can actually use my little pin it link. And that'll give me the option to pin imaginary friend pictures. There we go. So this is imaginary friend. It already puts imaginary friend logo faves, logo inspiration gallery. So I don't need to retype where I got it from or the title. What I do need to type though now is what I see in it. I see positive and negative space. It's very high contrast because it only has one color, so it's monochromatic. And it has asymmetrical balance. So I'm going to make sure I get that all correct. And then I'm going to pin it. Ta-da! That's what you're going to do. You're going to do 10 of those. So that will be your homework for tonight. Find 10 logos that really represent what you're hoping to do with your logo. And then the next step will be to create your logo, your ideas, in Sumo Paint. So happy hunting, and I can't wait to see your logo galleries. Have a great time!